Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to NBA 2K23. Today we are back with Friday content reaction, discussion, thoughts, opinions, my hopes, my dreams, and, well, just going over the content that's coming out tomorrow. Shout out to you guys that watched that last video. I really didn't expect the response and the reception on that last video where I said 2K was killing my team, and you guys really showed out for that. So thank you so much for participating in that. A lot of valid comments. It seems like most people agreed. I don't think I really saw anybody that disagreed. So, it is sad, though, to see how many people are agreeing and, really stating that, they're either done with my team or have been done with my team. And, it's shocking. And, it's upsetting because obviously this is a mode that I've played for a long, long time. It's sad to see that, things have really come to this. And unfortunately, things haven't gotten much better, but we'll talk about that here in a second. What are we even looking at here? We got out of position coming tomorrow, Friday content. There's been word out there of a hashtag pack strike. Like I said, we are going to talk about more in depth that here in a second, but 2K might have heard that. I don't know for certain if this was on their slate or if this was supposed to come out now, but it seems like 2K was listening as they tried to bring out their special packs, aka, according to their 2K Twitter, they're out of position. And, it's not looking that special to me based off the names, but hey, let's take a look. So, taking a look at the pink diamonds, Klay Thompson center. Yeah, he's a big name, but no one's running that card at center. Herbert Jones, center, shooting guard. Again, a guard at center. I don't know really who's going to use that other than, like I said, offline challenges, so that's a no. Al Horford, shooting guard. Is that a small forward? It's kind of hard to see. It's a small image here, but his release is trash, so that's not going to work. Luke Walton and Matisse Thybulle at point guard. If they get decent releases, then they could be somewhat serviceable, but I don't think they're in the mode of cracking out pink diamonds. Like I said, what happened to the Ricky Davis, Kobe Bryants of the world? They really only cracked out like 2 pink diamonds, and there are a couple others, but I mean, we haven't seen anything like that since the Ricky Davis. And I doubt they give that kind of treatment to Luke Walton and Matisse Thybulle. But the main one, the big muchacha, and arguably the most card that I would think a lot of people are excited for out of this whole entire list is power forward Taco Fall. We've been waiting for our next Taco Fall release after the Amethyst, and power forward out of position is where he falls, and this card could be expensive, folks. And don't be shocked if he's not flying out of the packs and you're just getting a ton of Herbert Jones, Al Horford, and the rest of the cast under his Taco Fall. I could see him being pretty damn rare, and him maybe even going over a buy now in order to get this card. But that card is going to be absolutely juiced. His size and being able to only run him at power forward and next to your big-ass center, oh, man, things are going to be glorious. So that card is going to be expensive. I wouldn't be shocked if he was like in the 150, 200 range, but if he's somewhat pullable, then he could be in the buy nows, but we'll talk about that here too. It seems like the pack odds are what people are complaining about with this hashtag pack strike, and be interesting to see how 2K responds here. Moving on to the Galaxy Opal. Let's talk about the main dud of the group here, Aaron Gordon. I always called him Blake Griffin's doppelganger because he had the same athletic build, 6'10", kind of had the same game as Blake Griffin. And, his shot always kills this card. I mean, unless they updated it, which I doubt they did. This is going to be your real troll card, the 20, 15K, 30K card here in Aaron Gordon. Probably not usable, folks. I'm not going to lie. Moving on to Draymond Green, though. Lockdown, his release will still kill this card ultimately, but he will be nice defensively and probably usable at least to some degree. Still a buy now, I would say, probably at 60 to 80 degree, but you got a lockdown at like a 6-7. But they need to release that, they're going to have to boost that up. And it probably couldn't be much worse than Magic Johnson's, per se. It's just more going to come down to his dribbles more than anything, but that could definitely be an interesting card for sure. Now, these other 2 cards, this is where it could get pretty saucy, especially the Shane Goon characters now seem to kind of take the spotlight away from Jalen Green a little bit, as I've been hearing his name more and more, and Jalen Green, I think, is... I think people are a little underwhelmed by his lack of production and really being able to create a team atmosphere. It seems like he's more like a I forget an AU player than I don't know what the league is called, but it just seems like he's an all man for himself. Where the Shane Goon player seems to be the real real star of the draft, and he's been playing phenomenal. As he is 6'11", they're going to give him a point guard card to match up with the Ben Simmons, and man, I feel like Giannis, point guard, has got to be right around the corner if they're dropping a Şengün. But this would be your card to kind of help compete with those Magic Johnsons, the Penny Hardaways, the Ben Simmons of the world. So that, if he gets a decent release in any type of defense, he could definitely be a top-tier point guard, along with this Scotty Barnes, where he's going to have good defense, but it's going to come down to his shot release as well and his dribbles. So you're looking at two potential top-tier point guards here in this Şengün and Scotty Barnes. And then we get down to our dark matters here. Really underwhelming names here. Jimmy Butler, 6'8". Like I said, going to be a lockdown, just like the Draymond Green. And then he's got kind of like that Rudy Gay shot release, which is always really nice. So he could probably be a top-tier point guard as well. It's just the name Jimmy Butler. It's like he's got fans, he's notable, but he's not like super popular. So I don't know that he's going to drive asses to the packs, or asses to the seats to buy the packs. You put the asses in the seats and then they buy the packs. In that order, I think. And then Bill Russell, 6'10", small forward, power forward. That's not anything crazy. We have that now. Have you heard of Jonathan Isaac? Have you heard of Michael Porter Jr.? I mean, we already have that now, so I don't know why you would want to Bill Russell unless they absolutely crack out his release, which they probably will, but like I said, could you see that much more of a difference with a Bill Russell compared to like a Jonathan Isaac? I don't know. But you know what? It doesn't matter because the 2K community has spoken, and it seems like they've had enough because all I've been seeing all week is pack strike. Most of the creators are not going to be participating in these packs, and they're encouraging their viewers and their followers to do the same because, you know, you watch a Troy Dan pack opening where he spends $2,100, doesn't get anything. It's sickening. You watch Henry the Blasian the other day spend $200 on those Bill Russell bracket buster packs, pulls one Galaxy Opal from the set, and then that's just another example. And then you got other creators, other Matt Mojo that spends hundreds of dollars every week and is not pulling anything. And, it's come to a point where, like I said, that old bait and switch where they banned everybody, made the pack odds great to really punish those that were banned, and then went back to the same old crappy, if not worse, pack odds. They're playing with fire here, and the community is really starting to speak up here and going with this pack strike. However, I've seen this story. We've seen this movie before somewhere else, or at least I have with Madden. They've done this, and it really takes the endurance of a collection of people to do this, because you got to remember how many people play this game, how many people don't watch Twitter, don't watch the YouTubes, and just play, and they're still going to collect a decent amount of money. So it really will take a lot of people not to pull packs in order for them to see change, because 2K has shown one thing this year, that they do not care, and they know that they do not care. So if they listen here, I'd be very interested to see in how the pack odds are this weekend if they make this one. And maybe that's why there aren't that many exciting names here. Like I said, it's a decent pack. You know, it's the name out of position, and the set itself is exciting, but the names really don't really have a lot of bang here. Don't know too many crazy Scotty Barnes, Şengün fans. Like, you got your Draymond Green and Klay Thompson Warrior fans, but Klay Thompson a center and then Draymond with a slash. Like, there's just not enough substance here to really drive the name. So maybe they make this pack Super Bowlable. I think most people are excited for Taco out of any of these names, to be honest with you. The Pink Diamond out of all things. So I'm hoping for the best, but expecting the worst. It will really take an endurance of the community to do it multiple weeks to really see any change. And I'm all for it. I mean, I don't even open packs anyways. So for me to join this pack strike is easier than eating a slice of pie, folks. I mean, I don't ever buy packs. It's just I've just never believed in them. I have been skunked myself, spending hundreds of dollars too many times to come up empty. That, you know, I know better. I've touched the stove when it was hot. It burned me once, so I just have never done it again. But I do know that there are a lot of creators that base their content off that, so I understand it. It's just, it's something I had to get out of. And, yeah, speaking of that, if you didn't want to buy packs, hey guys, need cheap MT? Check out A6K.com. They're safe, they're reliable, and with my code Richie at checkout, you can get 5% off. Go get the cards you really want. make sure you guys do check out code Richie at checkout. There is a new method out there that seems to be working to avoid those bans. Obviously, nothing is guaranteed, but make sure you hop over to a6k.com if you are participating in that, and get the cards you really want. But other than that, guys, I really hope that 2K does listen and see the pack strike, hashtag pack strike, and it puts enough fear in their eyes, because they can't lose much more money. They really can. And with the promos that they're putting out here, I mean, again, just another lack of gauging the temperature in the room by 2K. They see all these cries, and then they put out this grinding where you have to collect like 90 diamond, not even pink diamonds, bear mind you, just diamond cards to get a Galaxy Opal Pistol Pete. Talk about like lack of awareness, folks. They think a Pistol Pete Galaxy Opal is going to drive anyone to grind for that, especially for diamond cards. Like, it just shows you that they just don't have a pulse on the community this year, and it just clearly shows their lack of, like, if they really wanted to do something crazy, they start putting out the brackets with the polls to get us like a free nice Galaxy Opal / Dark Matter card where we truly don't have to do anything other than vote on Twitter polls. That's what should have been done, but they put out that crazy stupid Pistol Pete thing, and it just seems like it's just they're not even paying attention. They could care less. So if they don't respond to anything with this pack strike, I won't be surprised, but I am hoping for the best. But like I said, it might take the endurance of the community to really have to hang in there a few weeks, maybe a month, to actually see something happen, to see if 2K actually does anything. So I don't think they will. I think they're all about the money this year. They clearly have shown that. And I wouldn't be shocked if nothing changed. But for 1 week, where, like I said, they did the old bait and switch where they might make the pack super pullable tomorrow. But then when it comes to the next week, it's just back to square one. So I am rooting for everybody participating. Like I said, I am a participator, but do I really count if I never participated to begin with in the packs? I don't know. I mean, I don't buy the packs anyway, so yeah, I'm all for it. Hashtag pack strike. But yeah, like I said, guys, and this is bad for 2K. Like I said, that we are their advertising. Other than their Twitter and their random locker codes they put out on the NBA games, yeah, they're losing their marketing. And it's bad. So maybe that's enough to change them, because they got to make the sales, and if they start seeing them plummet again, well, they're going to get yelled at, and they're going to be asking why, and they're going to say, well, they're started to revolt on us. They're not opening the packs. They say they're trash. So, don't be surprised if they see where you see them change for maybe 1 or 2 weeks, and then it's just back to the same old odds. But one step at a time. We just got to see. Right now, we've put the piece on the chessboard. Now it's time to see what their next move is here. So, again, I'm rooting for everyone. Hashtag pack strike. And if you're not doing packs, you know what else you can do. Go on to a6k.com, code Richie at checkout. But other than that, I've said enough. I love you all. Hopefully you enjoyed this. And, well, I got more videos for you this weekend. Until then, Richie Nation, party on.